So, we're the B class heroes. And we're here.
Black class heroes right here.
Oh my god. Well, I need to post this to Facebook.
Well, so there's a white class hero. I'm a yellow class hero.
Oh my
I'm
god.
Asian, so.
Even though you look whiter than anyone right now.
I'm an albino. Fuck you, you cocksmut. Anyway.
I'm the reddest class hero.
You're the sandiest class hero, Robert.
See if it fucking posts to Facebook finally one moment.
His families are a bunch of terrorists.
I am the most terror-filling person.
I am a terrorist. I commit crimes on video games all the time. I unlock lots of rewards.
There we go, posted. Okay, good shit.
So you played Call of Duty Modern Warfare?
Oh god. Oh man.
You shut up that airport. Fucking bastard.
You damn right I did.
Damn right.
Okay, welcome B-Class Heroes. I am...
Oops, wrong thing.
Okay, let's try this again. It's 8:45. Welcome,
there we go.
Welcome to
Start
B-Class
doing
Heroes.
all our displays.
Yeah.
All our spoofs.
I am Darian from Skydragon Gaming.
I'm Rob, one-man scientist on Twitter and YouTube, and just a mad scientist on Twitch. Yeah.
He also loves Anthem. Go on.
Oh,
I am
yeah.
Javon Harris of Ideal Story on Instagram, story_ideal on Twitter, and
Jordan Davis, Chocolate Bear.
Chocolate Bear.
oh yeah, we love
Resident
some
Chocolate Bear.
and some bears.
So, day one of E3 was not nearly as hype. Not even close.
No, I mean a lot of people didn't even clap for like half of the thing. Yeah, there was like
there was fear in people. There was fear in the eyes of presenters. You could hear it, especially when the guy that came on for Battlefront 2. Oh my gosh!
The longest.
You could see it, like you could feel the amount of fear he had walking up on that stage saying, "Guys, I'm sorry."
I thought it was funny that they clapped when they said, "Oh, there's not going to be any there's not going to be any loot boxes," but he didn't say no microtransactions, and he said there's not going to be any season passes, so we can make you buy DLC separately and more expensively. People didn't catch on. They're like, "Yeah, that's a good idea," and I'm like,
"Ship it."
I'm still gonna send it. Like, what do you like?
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. It was kind of weird because like a lot of people, it felt like they were kind of unsure about a lot of the content. They were just like, cool, like we're getting stuff, like we came here and we know that we're getting games.
We knew FIFA was going to happen.
I mean, most of EA's conference was their usual copy-paste conference. It's an EA conference.
It was safe, it was boring, and it was bland.
Yeah. There was no risks taken.
Yeah, there was only salt and pepper. There was no extra like oregano. There
was salt and pepper. There was just no food to put it on.
The opening and closing was no surprise at all. It opened with Battlefield 5.
Yeah.
Which... It's Battlefield 5. They improved some things.
People are still mad. Oh my god, there's a girl protagonist. Oh my god, she's had a bionic arm. That can't be fucking true because World War II, nobody has bionic arms.
The biggest problem with Battlefield 5 is the fact that they just jumped in on that battle royale craze like nothing.
I told you that was happening yesterday when we talked. I'm like, there's literally 3 battle royales. There's literally going to be Battlefield. There's literally going to be Halo, and I don't remember what the other one was.
Black Ops 4.
Yeah, Black Ops 4. It's just like. Come on.
I think the funniest
Everybody's like, God, I want to be PUBG and Fortnite so
The funniest thing is freaking PlayerUnknown suing Unreal over Fortnite. But no, once EA and DICE did Battle Royale and Battlefield 5, they're promoting and freaking encouraging
PUBG over here with EA. Guys, hold on a second. You guys ready? Okay. It's just like that's what they were doing. Like, Epic, the guy we leased the engine over, we're gonna sue them. We're gonna take our engine back. Fuck you.
I just kind of felt indifferent. It's like, how are you gonna sue when you're trying to do the same thing?
Yeah.
Like,
especially because they're like you don't own exactly salt is fuck.
Salt.
Oh yeah, and every game that EA showcased used Frostbite. Every game.
Yeah, it was crazy. And they tried to change the logo like from different game to make it seem like it was a different game.
Can you lower the light a little bit? Like, is it on full blast?
I don't know. I can check it out.
Yeah.
We check it out.
They're like, hey Robert, remember that game Mass Effect Andromeda that everyone talks about? Everybody said it was an amazing game. Wait, am I the only person that says that? Wait, nobody says that. Yeah, because it looked like my face was glowing in the dark, and I was kind of like, I'm not glowy, but I just look glowy. Now see, these dudes, like, this dude doesn't even look black anymore. He looks like he's like got kind of some vanilla chocolate mixed
Chocolate.
in with the,
Chocolate bear.
Oh my god. The fact that it's all the same engine now, it's just... Why?
Well, I mean, they had to get creative, and by getting creative, I mean use the same engine and copy and paste stuff from last year.
Look at all these assets we didn't have to remake. That's awesome.
Yeah, like Jordan said yesterday, they're gonna take Nuketown, stitch it to another Nuketown,
Stitch it to a slightly different Nuketown.
Yeah. It's pretty much the formula they.
We're getting like 15 Nuketowns by the time this battle royale is over.
Okay, I'm just gonna be glowy. Robert, turn on the bright when you do this editing, would you?
Okay.
Well, Nuketown's in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying like they pretty much copied that
Yeah.
formula of copy and pasting.
Also,
Select some more.
the premium bullshit with the Origin.
You got it, dude.
Yeah.
That's good, yeah.
Like,
That's good right there to boost the side. Yeah, you're fine.
the amount of bullshit that... First of all, the internet infrastructure in the U.S. is garbage.
Okay, you know why? Because Comcast exists.
Oh yeah, it's a constant attempt at mergers.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. EA. And now
Oh, there he goes.
Microsoft.
There he goes.
Guys, if PlayStation, who did this first, can't even get it, they had to lower it to 720p for a steady frame rate because, well, our internet sucks hairy donkey penis. We can't freaking, we have data caps still, which makes, there's 2.7
Which is supposed to be illegal.
That's 2.7 million people on Comcast. You're really going to alienate that 2.7 million people?
I mean, what do they care? They're making money.
I guess so, yeah, but they're
Like-
fucking themselves at the same process.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's one of those things where they're choosing to do this because I think it's I think it's just going to be like a test to almost see like what people do. Like, we're going to not care about the thoughts of and concerns of what other people are saying. Continue with our process. This will be a good idea.
I like the idea, but
If only we had decent infrastructure. If we had decent infrastructure, that'd be one thing.
By
I mean,
the rest of the world
EA
standards, our infrastructure's garbage.
I mean, but EA is like, okay,
Afghanistan is
because
like-
we're still talking about EA, correct?
Yes.
Like, EA has a way with words, like how a baby has a way with words. You don't understand them half the time. You think it's cute and adorable that they're trying to do something that they haven't really tried to do.
Oh my god.
And it's like, huh. Good thing it's not my
Business
kid.
speak.
Like,
Business speak.
pretty much, yeah.
Double speak too.
You're just looking at it,
Like,
just like,
of course, that's the other half. That's not just not pure copy pasta with EA is. We're just gonna
Copy
use
pasta?
as much business speak as we possibly can to fill all the
Oh,
empty space we actually have.
Yeah.
Which that's always what it is for the most part.
trailer
Shout out to
business
you, for fucking making me laugh.
Yes.
Trailer business jargon.
Gameplay.
We've been
What
listening.
gameplay?
We've been listening to our.
We're too busy showing you guys those games we make every year, like FIFA. Man.
What new features?
One thing that irritated me
Game
was
Yeah.
Respawn.
Game modes, features? What's
Say game
those?
modes?
the way they announced the new Star Wars game.
Oh my
They had the
gosh.
one Respawn guy in the crowd, and he's like, "Okay, we're working on a new Star Wars game. It's in between episodes 3 and 4.
Well,
That's all you're getting.
Yep.
Like, do we get
We're
concept art?
Yeah, we're vaguely just going to tell you we're doing a thing,
That's
but no concept really on what the hell is happening.
That's like having someone. That's like someone coming in on your baby being delivered and saying, "All right, I'll take your baby now," and you're just like, "What?" It's like, exactly. We're not
Yep.
gonna give you any context. You wanna know who I
Like,
am?
It's
No,
Respawn.
there's a reason.
The
There's a
company
reason
that
why.
made Titanfall. So,
The reason
But
why-
that's the thing is, it's a really good company. Like Titanfall was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The reason why they're doing that specific time period is most likely because of the fact that they did Rogue One and they did just Solo. So it's probably because they're doing so many movies back to back with that time period that they want to promote that time period and it's getting pushed.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things where I think that they're gonna do a lot because with that they're also doing. Are they the ones doing the DLC with like
Right.
actual solo in it?
Yeah.
That's Battlefront 2.
Okay, that's Battlefront 2.
And you're also
Okay,
doing
that's what
Battlefront 2 is also doing a Clone Wars.
Clone Wars
yeah.
DLC.
Yeah.
Just cute.
It won't be free.
No, the cute thing is them trying to redeem themselves on that game.
Yeah. But
There's-
after they literally said, it wasn't actually stated, but
They literally
they're
said-
quietly trying to steer away from that game.
Yeah.
Yet they release DLC.
I think part of it's just some people on the team are just wanting to clutch on as hard as they can onto that shit.
Fuck.
I was very surprised
That's
that
how
they,
we feel about EA.
that they
What
even
he said.
attempted to do anything about that.
Can we please have a moment of silence for BioWare? Like,
Not yet, because we had to talk about Anthem still.
Okay, Anthem actually looks really good. I mean, we didn't see gameplay for it, really. It was mostly just a cinematic trailer that was, like,
They did
kinda
show
cool.
a little bit.
But
I think it looks like somebody crossbred Gundams and Destiny together and tried to make
Kinda.
a game out of it. And
best in show was Unravel 2 for me.
yeah,
EA's.
dude, that game
feel it.
That game
Feel
hits
it.
me right here for so many reasons, but I love Unravel, and I can't believe EA did a sequel, to be honest, because, you know, they don't like original ideas.
Although the one thing that kind of irritated me
Like
is
you
that
said,
they were
what's new?
they're exploiting depression and loneliness, like when they were
That's what
when
they
they were
think gamers
showcasing.
are. That's what they think their audience
When
is.
they were showcasing Unravel 2, we were like, okay, if you want to, you can change it from 2-player only to single-player, but we don't suggest that. And we're like, you don't suggest that. Like, you're trying to really show us how lonely we are.
wherever you go.
And then right after that, we're like, okay, here's Sea of Solitude about being lonely. And I'm like,
Okay, well, let's talk about Sea of Solitude for a second. Can someone explain why the fuck Alma from Fear was jumping out of the water at me?
Listen,
What?
I don't
It
know.
looks like a pretty game.
That game
It
looks
does.
very pretty, and
I
it
just don't understand what the fuck you're doing.
Well, obviously you're probably running away from all your fucking emotions because they're gonna show you Unraveled, then they're gonna show you Sea of Solitude, and then they're just like, you got problems.
like the two
Plain
main
Unravel-
themes of
Unravel
EA.
your solitude.
Robert,
your
it's a game
soul.
Oogie would make. It's a game Oogie would make.
Wait a minute.
Attempts at redemption
Yes.
Fail.
and loneliness.
Yes.
Because they're trying to redeem themselves.
I mean, they don't want to win the worst company award in America again,
man.
do they? I
For
mean,
the
it's
third
pretty,
time?
It's pretty great. It's pretty great when you breed out like, you know, Lockheed Martin and shit.
Oh man.
It's like you guys are worse than the people that made freaking death missiles. I mean, how the fuck did you manage that?
Oh my gosh.
Of course, they showed Madden this year, like they do every year. I don't understand.
Looks good.
I don't understand how.
It looks like the same Madden from fucking
yeah,
last year.
like, I don't understand how this series stays alive. I don't.
Because football.
Like, I think it's just for
Have
the
you
sake
met-
of being a football
I
Have
game.
you met
like-
Americans that are crazy about football? Like,
I live
have.
with
Oh
them.
yeah, they're insane, and they will buy it every year.
yeah.
I really liked how they showcased this game, though, opening-wise. They showcased it that this game is an esport
Mhm.
about a sport.
Yeah.
Like, it's an esport
Like, he
about
really
a
focused
sport.
on
the
that.
biggest douchebag I've ever seen come
Yeah.
on with his belt like this, like he's the WWE
You mean the,
champion.
Oh, yeah.
you mean the
Yeah.
you mean the Logan
I would
Paul
have been
of
the
like-
champ,
Yeah.
but I had to skip out on my competition to go graduate.
Oh my god! I gotta chase that.
And the guy's like, oh yeah, I understand the pain.
Well, the other guy's an actual football player.
Yeah.
It's funny.
He's good at gaming, apparently.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
man.
that other
I
guy's
mean,
like,
rest
I mean,
in peace for being
to
a
be fair-
Pittsburgh Steeler,
to be
but
fair,
still.
it
hey, they're a good team.
It doesn't take much skill to be good at Madden. It really doesn't.
It takes strategy more than you think, but as far as like if you were gonna compare Madden to something like an RTS, then probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
And, like, the only real big selling point of the new Madden is the fact that it's coming back to PC. That's basically it.
Can we talk about what
Play
EA
Madden.
did to my beloved fucking series of Command and Conquer for one
Oh.
fucking second? Dude,
Weren't you
I'm
looking forward
sorry.
to the Command and
This
Conquer
is for
games?
you.
No,
you
no, I stopped looking forward to Command and Conquer for years.
Like, no. Fuck you, EA. I hope you die in a fire for that fucking shit. Are you actually putting this up on
Yes.
green screen?
Not on the green screen, but
You should put this up on green screen.
I'll edit it later.
Just bring the remote over here.
Just have it lower, but yeah. I'm surprised they didn't do this
Dude,
earlier.
it's not going to work. He's uploading.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, don't worry about it for right now.
But no,
We'll come back into that.
here's here's the thing. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised they didn't do this earlier. Command and Conquer is such a ripe series to be exploited in the mobile market.
Well, they already tried with an MMO.
I'm surprised StarCraft hasn't done that yet.
So
Actually,
it's only
It's
on
Blizzard.
mobile. It's
yes,
not,
Yeah.
it's mobile exclusively. I can guarantee you, it's gonna be loaded
No,
to the
it's not-
fucking brim with microtransactions.
I thought it was mobile exclusive cross-play with the Xbox One.
I feel like it's going to be one of those things where you can download it on the Xbox One PC and then you can cross-play with
Yeah,
mobile.
probably. But it's gonna be loaded to the brim with microtransactions.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fucking just trash.
When I
And
watched
it's
this thing
actually
happen,
super simplified from what
when
I
I
saw.
watched it and they were trying to look like, first it was like, oh, this is going to be a 4D strategy game, and then it wasn't. And I'm like, this looks like...
Last
4D.
one I played was 4.
Wasn't it like a top-down?
It was,
Yeah.
It was a top-down where you
top-down.
move like, and it's just raw freaking mobile animations that they were animated by a 6-year-old that's got out of school, and I'm just like,
It was fun.
it was,
Yeah.
it was like, it's a mobile game, but no.
Kind of reminds me of the Pusha T and Drake business.
Oh.
But
Damn.
yeah, it's just one
I
of those
wasn't
things.
gonna go that far, but alright.
So we can talk about Anthem now.
I really like.
For some odd reason, when you guys start talking about it, I have to fucking go to the bathroom, so you guys can talk about it and I'll be right back.
Alright. I strongly feel like we didn't see a lot of gameplay. I wanted a lot of gameplay.
They cut it off right at a boss fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
Which that rubbed me the wrong way because that means they're not comfortable showing a boss fight.
no
Which means boss fights aren't going to live up to their reputation.
boss
They're
fights.
also that boss fight is probably also buggy
Yeah.
as shit.
Yeah.
I feel like boss fights aren't probably going to be as entertaining as like the regular everyday gameplay. That's why they probably were like, we can show a little bit.
There
more
is some
gameplay
stuff
than
that really irritated me. Like, for one, BioWare came out and said that they're putting all their resources in the Anthem world and expanding that. And everything like Dragon Age, Mass Effect, all that's on just complete back burner now.
Really?
Yeah, complete back burner. Anthem's their priority now.
Yep.
And Anthem is also not world that's going to be heavily super story and character centric. It's going to be more like Destiny, and it's going to constantly require internet connection. So a lot of that is rubbing me the wrong way. It feels like BioWare is abandoning who they were. Because BioWare has always been an RPG company. It's always about really good open worlds, good characters and their relationships,
a nice
story
big to go with
progressions.
it,
Yeah. That's from what Anthem's
And-
sounding like. It's sounding like it'll be a better Destiny. Is what it
Yeah.
sounds like. Which I liked. I liked some of the ideas, like for the designs of like mech suits, and the world looks nice.
Yeah.
But as far as a lot of the other elements, it sounded like it's starting to disappoint me a little.
I feel as though they're always going to pay attention to that multiplayer fan base. The
Yeah.
guys who are like, yo, let's team up, let's play a game together. But at the same time, it is starting to stray away from what they've really done, which shows me that they're not afraid to take chances.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that they're also being EA-ified, and EA's idiots that came out and said, hey, single player is dead.
Hmm.
I can't agree with that, but I can't agree with that because you have so many RPGs that are good as like one, like
And God of War is kind of spitting all their faces.
Yeah.
pretty much. You're right.
Yep.
Like, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, here's our 10 out of 10 game. Sick. I can just see Sony.
Oh yeah.
How you guys doing? Very nice
Sony
talk.
has a cup
Single
that
player's
says
dead, huh?
EA's Tears.
Yeah.
Single
Okay.
player's dead, huh?
Yeah, yeah. BioWare has to be really careful of Anthem because if they're investing so much into that game, if it bombs, they're fucked.
And EA will dissolve them like they do every other studio.
Let's just hope it's
EA's
not
thing
like
is they
that.
set studios up to fail. It feels like, I swear they did that. I mean, like Dead Space 3, they ruined. Like,
They consume companies
Yeah.
after they
Like,
use
honestly,
whatever.
how do you destroy Maxis? This company has been out since the fucking the late 80s they fucked them up.
Dude,
But
it just
what do you
takes
mean
one.
SimCity can't be always online?
Yeah.
Because it's
Absorb 'em.
SimCity.
Yeah.
Funniest thing about
Majin booed up.
Yes.
the
Turned their
funniest
fucking
thing.
chocolate.
I was laughing my ass off watching the live streams of EA's conferences. Like, for example, when the guy that was from the Battlefront 2 team came up, literally, the entire Facebook audience all angry reacted constantly for
I believe
15
it,
minutes
man.
straight. Like, just, it was relentless. Also, IGN's stream of it sucked. It dropped halfway through.
Rooster Teeth had a really good stream.
Yeah.
Rooster Teeth stream stayed up.
When in doubt, Rooster Team is
Yeah.
the way.
Rooster Teeth.
Yeah. Honestly, EA's
Rooster Team.
conference for me was 5 out of 10. It was completely bland, average, nothing
Wow,
really special.
you were nice about that. I gave them like a 4 out of 10, dude.
Yeah, I
It's like
did-
one number
Because
difference.
of Rebel.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, 5 out of 10 is just basically, it's
Four.
average.
4, yep.
Nothing
I'd
super
say like
special.
a 4. I'm gonna say like a 4.5 to be that different one.
Yeah.
Just because like I feel
He
like
wants to cross
EA.
the medium.
I
Like
feel-
5 and you have 4. Then you got
He
James
wants to
Bond.
be the IGN.
I feel like.
Nah, he's not
gives
saying
up
he's not
points.
saying 10. out
Don't
of
worry,
10
don't worry.
IGN.
I'm gonna be
4.57,
IGN.
you know.
I'm gonna be an IGN. And I'm gonna give a 0.5, a 4.5, just because I felt like.
Are you sure you want to stick
They-
with 0.5, not a 0.12? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like EA really gave a lot of the
Yeah.
same shit. But some of their stuff they
They're
weren't
indie
afraid to
stuff.
start out. Yeah, some of their stuff wasn't afraid to step outside.
Honestly, the
box.
better stuff that was like that was being talked about day one of E3 was just didn't even touch EA. Like for example, Beat Saber is coming to fucking PSVR.
Dude, and that is always cool to
So
me.
that's actually one step. I'm calling it now. It's gonna come to the Switch. It's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, it has to, especially with the Joy-Cons.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You may not be able to play with the Pro controller, but
Okay.
the I would fucking buy it. Like that game looks amazing.
Yeah.
It's basically taking
I'm
what
gonna watch
Guitar
Robert
Hero
break
and
his
Guitar and
wrists
Rock Band
using Fire in
was,
the Flames, dude.
and you're using beam swords like your fucking Travis Touchdown, slicing these shits up. Like, I'm just saying.
Is that you for a Star Wars reference? You went right in there with Travis Touchdown.
I mean, it's
I approve it.
like it just sounds amazing. Like, come on now. I should.
Oh
Make
man.
both lightsabers red. We got yourself a deal.
I'm still gonna send it.
Alright, you want to talk about
Dead or Alive 6. It's hit or miss with me because the gameplay looks really solid,
I didn't get to see that one.
but like the problem is no jiggle. It's just gone.
Oh, that's right.
They
They're
have
focusing more on acid.
Yeah, they are making more skin tight suits. Kasumi is just straight up bodysuit.
That's because that's an American thing. All you see women wear is like leggings and
They're
things. I'm
actually
not complaining.
they're
I'm just saying that's
focusing-
what they're focusing.
Techno Kyoei
Yeah.
got scared by the SJW, so they got
Yeah.
to pick up the jiggle figures.
Yeah, they're
No, that's-
focusing. They straight up said that Dead or Alive isn't only about the women. It's about both people, everyone looking good.
Yeah, that's some SJW talk
Yeah.
right there. But the game's also going to be more casual.
They're also focusing on making the fighting better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going to make it more casual to the audience.
Part of that's because of the fact that a lot of people.
You got to stop interrupting me.
Part of the reason that they.
So Robert continues talking, too.
Part of the reason they're doing that is because people at E3 and all these game conventions are they're constantly pushing, asking these companies how they're going to make it more open to entry level players and shit. And that's both. There's pros and cons to that.
Yeah.
Because you're getting a lot more people into the game, but the game is also becoming simpler and a lot easier for everyone to want to play.
But they still keep the core stuff for the core players. They just
Yeah.
have to make it simplified, like the counter system.
Right.
Counter system's a lot more simplified because you ain't got to constantly use either
I think
kicks
the
or
best-
punches or
I think-
whatnot. So, what else?
Did you hear what he actually said? And he goes, well, now it'll make them feel better because then the non-core players who aren't as talented gets onto the real talented players who are way more talented. And
Are
they'll
they-
be on even ground. He actually said that. And I'm like, doesn't that undermine the whole point?
Are they still doing square strings in this one? Are they?
No,
gonna do that?
they're doing combos are going to be a little bit more simplified than they were before instead of just the random kicks, punches, ups and downs, and all that good jazz.
So is it gonna be like Dragon Ball Z where you can actually do a combo with like square?
Well, you've been able to do that
you're
in Dead or Alive
Yeah.
forever.
Philly's already
Yeah.
had punch.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah.
I think like the best option, like as far as getting that simplification in fighting games, is just hybriding it. Having a hybrid system where you can play complex if you want, and you can play simple if you want.
I feel like people are definitely gonna use fight sticks in this one. And then you're gonna have people that use the fight stick controller.
Nah,
that they have
man.
now with the
Nah.
pads and shit.
No, we're using that special controller that Xbox just released for disabled people.
Oh boy.
Wow, Robert going dark a lot sooner than I thought it was.
Hella dark.
But
As
no,
dark as my skin tone.
Wow, Robert, we got like a new class for you, like reverse SJW.
No, negative B class heroes.
Negative
That's
He's an F class hero for that.
Yeah.
Cuss words for
Z
days.
class.
Nasty words for days.
No,
It
the
just
best
never
thing they
stops.
showed, honestly, in my opinion, from day one, was Code Vein gameplay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have so many orgasms because
Like,
Okay,
Code
now,
Vein's
I
enemy
didn't
Dark
see
Souls.
that one.
It's enemy Dark Souls.
Okay.
And you have a companion usually that goes around with you. But they actually aren't doing it terrible. A lot of people, before God of War came out anyway, were against the idea of having like a permanent AI companion because they thought it would just get in the way. But like from what I've seen from the gameplay,
I feel that way
they're
sometimes.
actually staying back and away from you a little bit,
Yeah.
and only really get involved when you're fighting and shit. And they actually
super
balance
gory
it.
too.
Also, people aren't as negative about it anymore after God of War came out, and they actually had permanent AI companion Atreus.
God of Boy.
Yeah, that wasn't shit. And
God
so
of War.
suddenly everyone shut up about the possibilities of
Where-
permanent AI companions. So I'm pretty looking forward to it.
It's just because one of those things where like we needed that game,
Yeah.
we needed that push to actually give us and show us like, is there an AI that can be confident
Yeah.
and can like can he not walk into a wall continuously while you're over here fighting the bad guys
Yeah.
and you're just like, partner, stop glitching through the fucking wall and help me defeat these 20 enemies.
Yep.
Useless. I mean, we don't need Goofy and Donald from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh boy,
2
yeah.
or more.
That actually is part of the reason people were very into AI
To be
companion.
fair, it's a Disney character. They do
Yeah.
that anyway.
Honestly, Code Vein's 11 minutes of gameplay beat EA's entire conference.
Jesus Christ. That's brutal.
There's a
Straight
little
up.
dude where he does his ultimate, like, or he's critical, whatever, and this mask comes over his face, his eyes go red, and the character you're playing.
Yeah.
It's like, and just gore, dude. Fucking, I was like,
Yeah, that one scene you just described to me sounded way better, and that sounds more memorable than what EA had.
Yeah. Like, I think the last game that they shown yesterday was After Party, which that one's weird. Like,
it goes with their whole, loneliness.
Isn't it made by the same people who made Oxenfree?
No, I don't think so. Oxenfree wouldn't limit themselves to Xbox. They'd lose money.
No,
Yeah,
like,
they're on everything because I have it on the Switch and they have it on PC.
Yeah.
So
After
it's
Party
Oxenfree's on
is
everything.
like,
I mean, I'll check.
I'm pretty sure it's basically where a person that was very antisocial in college, they had died, and their afterlife basically is a permanent after party, where they're constantly having to try and basically fulfill all that socialization they got in life.
They go to hell with their friends and now they're like partying and stuff. That you actually sent me that last night and I thought that was freaking amazing.
Yeah, that was a very
After
interesting
Party is
idea.
on Steam, Rob.
Yeah.
So it's not even exclusive.
Yeah.
So Microsoft likes to
So,
lie.
if it's not exclusive and it's on Steam, this just means you can get it on PC.
Yep.
You can get it on your Xbox, and soon it will be coming to the Switch near you. Hopefully, that's what I'm
I
hoping.
remember what the first game that
Nope, you're
was
right,
like
Robert. Night School Studio, Oxenfree developer.
Well, yeah, guys. EA this year was just was pretty average. There wasn't anything special. They didn't take any risks. It was just your average EA show, copy and pasted. Our agreement, basically, after everything, is that they were basically 5 out of 10. Nothing really special. Code Vein's gameplay beat their entire conference. Best game that EA showed was Unravel 2. Yeah, there wasn't anything really special. Yeah, that's basically our review of EA's dumb show. Hopefully they learn eventually to not gut studios and fill their games with microtransactions and fuck our wallets. But until then, yeah, they're just... I don't have any incentive to try and buy most of their games. But yeah, that's our review. If you liked what you watch, like, comment, subscribe, and check out our other stuff, because we have a lot of other stuff coming up. All right? See you guys later.